Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. This one should be a dilly. This is one that Stephanie, my friend, brought me, I think it was last year. And I literally told her, I said, I think you pulled this one out of a ditch. And she goes, yeah, I actually did. But we're going to try to see if the engine is actually good on it. You guys seen the thumbnail, so you guys already know what it looks like. So I'll turn you guys around here in a few seconds. And I'll show you what this looks like. And we'll see if we can do something with this. If not, I think I've got an idea to make maybe 2 into 1 out of it. So let me turn you guys around to it. There it is. It's a mower. It's a Husky mower. It's supposed to be a 22-inch cut. It's got the 4 horsepower classic engine there. Side discharge. What's ever left of the sticker there. Of course, missing the dipstick. We are missing the gas cap. And of course the cable is there, but I don't think it even works. It is side discharge. It looks complete, you know, apart from that. Normally these are, you know, engines that are, you can get easily running again. Sometimes, just depending on, now that I see that dipstick out of there, I'm surprised that even it'll do anything. But we're going to see. We'll try to maybe throw something in there and try to spin it over. Give it a fighting chance. But we'll just take a look around it real quick. Here it's filthy. Of course, like I said, missing the gas cap. Dipstick's gone. Spark plug. Got one. Got cobwebs. It's pretty sturdy. The blade is upside down. That's pretty typical. You can cut your grass upside down. That'll cut pretty good. There, so at least the blade is in there. The blade's there. It don't look that bad underneath, actually, apart from the blade. See, blade is on there. Pretty decent heavy deck there. It moves, but oh yeah, it's also missing the recoil. See, so we're missing recoil, dipstick, gas cap, and cable is. Maybe we can save it. I don't know. We'll have to take it off. I'll work some magic under that somehow. Let's what should we start with? Let's see if we can get that cable tied back. We'll see if it spins over, if it does anything. Then maybe I'll see. I might have a handle I can throw on it and do a recoil real quick. I might just slap one on there. So let me throw something in it. Let me find something to use as a dipstick on another engine. And we'll try it out and we'll see if we can get that to go. So give me a few seconds. The cicadas are out in full bloom, so you guys are going to have to deal with some noise. There's another dipstick I took off another classic engine. I don't know if it's any good to dip that one, but we're going to try this and just to throw in here just to see if we got anything in there. Funny enough, there is oil in there. It's dirty oil. I don't know how good at oil, but there's something in there. I would be very surprised if this thing does anything. It says it's got something in there. I don't know if it's actually oil, but it's dark. See? It's got something. It says it's right there on the ab mark, so that's not surprising since I've had it underneath the carport. This dipstick's actually a little bent. No, that's okay. Let's check it one more time. Got something. We'll see. It smells like oil. We're going to use that, though. We'll keep that on there. I got to get that cable tied back as well. So let's see. Let me get me something to prop myself on.
Think you move. What are you looking for? your other cushion at? It's in the house.
All right, let's get this down here. Let's just see what it does by hand. I know it's going to have the cable on this. I actually don't feel too bad. Maybe we throw a recoil string on that and it does something. I don't feel too bad. It's not locked up. Now whether it has compression though, it's a different story. I won't know until I get that cable off of there. Alright. A lot of dirt on that muffler though. So that's not going to help if it can't breathe. Alright. Let me see what I can do about slapping a recoil on here. And then we'll just go from there. Let me go. You guys seen plenty of people do recoils. Let me just go ahead and slap one on that cover real quick. I'll take that off. Start doing that. And I'll bring you guys back. Alright, off camera, I have done a recoil string. I put a brand new one on there. And it's actually really where it's supposed to be, height-wise for it. I know it looks like it's longer, but you know, that's alright. It has enough string on there. And it actually kind of pulls over. It kind of sounds like it has compression, kind of weird enough. So I'm getting ready to put this back together, and I'm going to see if we have any spark after that. So let's, it's missing a 1/4 inch bolt to hold the dipstick tube in. That's neither here or there at the moment. Go ahead and pop these bolts back on, these 3/8 bolts. Here and here. It is kind of nasty under here. Let me show you guys actually real quick. Down there, take a look at that. All that nastiness right there. Okay. This is what we're dealing with on this. So, guys, back right there. You guys can see, yeah, you guys can see. You guys can see my ugly mug. It's sunny out there. This is moving. So if we can get away, these are usually the easiest mowers to work on. Sometimes to get them going. And it felt like it was weird. I'll show you guys. Let me get this bolt back on real quick. I'll show you guys. It felt like it had compression. But we'll test and see if it's got spark. Maybe just to humor myself, because I'll be very surprised. This is like reviving a mower from the dead in a way. So let me put this on real quick. That reminds me. There we go. That was kind of loose. Need to be freed up. Let me put this back on here just to hold this tube on here. I gotta get another screw. I think I got one off a blown engine I can throw on there. Neither here or there at the moment. No, we'll see if this thing works. Alright. Well, at least get this up in the air. I'll clean that off with a wire brush, and that's no big deal. There we go. So that string tight where it needs to be, so that's good. Now watch, I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to get you guys out a ways there. I'm going to pull you back more. I'm going to show you this. Watch. Watch when I pull this back. You can hear the little... Now there is a thump though. I don't know if that's we'll check and see if it's got a spark. I'll bring you guys in the shade. We'll check that. Okay, let me pull you guys back in. There we go. Let's check spark plug. No, J19LM. We'll throw a different one in there if we have to. Oh. Oh. She's carboned up big time. Look at this. Good Lord. Check that out. Is anything going to shoot out of there? Let me get you guys a little bit closer in there. See if anything pops out of that bad boy. You guys seen it here on Tony Wrench's TV. Let's see what it does. I hear a knock though. Do we even dare go any further with this? That sounds like a knock, like a rod knock. Might have to. I mean, it could be not a rod knock. I could be wrong. We'll just see. Let me go get some starting fluid. We'll throw in the carburetor and just see what it does, okay? Let me bring you. All right, we need to check for sparks, so let me get you guys close I can get you. Right there. All right. There. Lock you in place. Sorry for the shakes. Move you guys a little bit closer. And then move you guys down again. There you go. Alright. Well, I got a spark plug. It's not the best because I think this one's kind of wore out. But at least we can see if it's got spark. Well, let's try. Let's actually try this first. I think I might have another coil to throw on it just in case, but I don't see spark. Let's just throw that in there for humor. No, it actually does have spark. Are you serious? Wow, okay. Cool beans.
You gotta change your shoes.
Okay. Alright, so it does have spark. Okay. Get you guys out. Get you guys settled a little bit better here. Right there.
Hey, when you do that, make sure you get this part away from the camera. Have you been, you know what I'm saying? So this way and talk this way. Don't have it where your butt's against.
Okay.
Because your crack shows.
All right.
I'm the shoes.
Let me move that over here.
I tried to dig some holes, but I forgot I had some shoes on.
Uh-oh.
I do take my shoes. I'll be back.
Let's,
You'll come in and say, you'll come in the house and say now? You're going to come in the house?
give me a flathead screwdriver.
Okay, come on.
Or let's just do this. Put that on there. Let's just see what it sounds like and see what we're dealing with here. So, here we go. I wanted to try. Hang on, let me pause you guys real quick. I'm gonna go grab the flathead. All right, grab the flathead. Let's see what we're dealing with. Let me get a little bit closer to the situation. I don't know. I'm trying to give hopes on this engine, but I think I got another alternative. It was another mower that Stephanie gave me. If it came down to it, I think I might still make two into one. Ain't no air filter left in it. That filter is Dunsky. Dunsky! Okay. Let's put way too much starting fluid in here. My grandmother used to say one to grow an inch on. Let's see what it does. Oh, it wants to ground itself out. Okay. Don't want to act stupid today. It's funny, before you could never get these things to not do that, and now it wants to. I know it was getting sparked because I saw it. Try it again. I know it was getting sparks, but I just saw it. I need to put the straw in there and quit playing around with the other spray. Alright. I thought it was getting sparked. Alright, let's try it again. Aha! Quit trying to ground out. Stop it. We're getting somewhere. I want to see what it sounds like. This thing wants to ground out though. It doesn't want to stay off of there. Stop.
It's trying.
Well,
Trying to turn over.
it's not that. I pulled the ground thing off of there so it wouldn't try to shut itself off, and it's trying to.
Oh.
It's trying to be a smart butt. I just want to see what it sounds like. try to get a different spark plug. Alright, take two. I put the old spark plug back in there and I cleaned all the carbon off of it. So I just want to see if it runs, and if it runs, what are we dealing with here? Is it a good engine? Do we need to swap it? Here we go. And it wants to ground itself out again. I don't know why it wants to stop. I'll fix you where you won't do that. There, now you can't do that. I heard it pop off before. All right. Oh, well, you know, it wouldn't start if you don't have the spark plug hooked up. You guys didn't tell me that. You know, that actually don't sound too bad. Huh. You've got to be kidding me. No way. I swore I thought I heard that thing sound like a rod knock. No way. Okay, let's try it again. Actually don't sound that bad. Why not? What the heck? Let's try to save this engine now. Okay. All right, let me go get the workbench set up. Let's take the carburetor off, see what we're dealing with. I know it's a diaphragm and gasket, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that kit, and we'll see if we can get this fixed. And I gotta get my air compressor out here too. All right, we know the drill. 1/2 inch, 3/8. So let's deal with the 1/2 inch first. All right. Okay, Mr. Stubborn, no problem. We can get out Mr. Extension. Hi, Mr. Extension. How you doing? Hi, Mr. Extension. How you doing? I'm doing fine. How you doing today? I'm doing just great. I had to come out here because this 1/2 inch bolt was being a pain in the keister. That's the 3/8 bolt. Fall in the dirt. Okay. We'll put those bolts there so we lose them later. And I'm gonna have to get. Oh, the intake tube is broke. Intake tube's broke. I think I got another one that's got one. We know it runs, so I think I can throw one on there. That's no big deal. That's alright. I'm glad I found that out now. I didn't look at that. It might have been broken. I didn't even see it on the tape. Okay, well, we'll put another one on there. I think I got one that's off a used engine. The PVC pipe was falling apart, so they used wire to fix it. Let me show that. Look at that. Ingenuity right there, folks. All right.
I forgot to get my gloves.
Spider webs and
They ain't good.
all that. Primer bulb sort of works. Alright, I don't have my Phillips screwdriver out here, so let me go get my Phillips out of here. Phillips head. Phillips head, Phillips head, Phillips head. You guys, bring you guys around there. You guys can. I will put them on with a regular screwdriver when I get to it. I'll go look for an intake tube. I know I got one in parts. I had a blown engine of a classic engine, so I should have one. Yeah. There's some crud. That could be savable, but we're not even going to try it. Alright. Go ahead and get these screws out of here. I'll soak those down with, get those there. Is that primer bulb even working? It feels like it. It's stiff. There's a joke there somewhere. Alright, take all this off, take the screen off. There's some nastiness in the tank. Look at all that right there. Check that out, all that goodness right there. I'll go get some old gas. I'm going to go throw that in there. Clean that out. We'll go put a diaphragm and gasket on there. I'm going to go clean this off camera. You guys see me do plenty of these already. Let me go clean this up, make it look a little bit better. When I bring you back, we're going to reassemble, and I'll put another intake tube on that engine. Bring you guys back in a second. Alright, so far I have cleaned out the tank. I used some old gas there. Cleaned it out. You guys probably can't see it very well, but I have cleaned it out. There. Let me turn the light on so you guys maybe can see in there a little bit. It is cleaned out best I can. There. So I'm going to let that over here to dry. I still got to find a gas cap for it. Let me guys raise you up here. Okay. The carburetor has been cleaned out. I did that all off camera. The only thing I gotta do, had to go through my shed. Got this old coffee container a long time ago back. I broke down a classic engine, and I got classic engine parts in here. Some of them unfortunately are oily, but I do have an intake tube. There, so I have to clean that off just a little bit, and then we'll throw that on there. So that's a parts right there, and I got a whole bunch of nuts and bolts here. Even the governor and the camshaft. I need to look. I know I got some bolts for the oil dipstick. There, Cletus, your dipstick. There, so I'll have to look through here and see. Like I said, it's a bunch of nuts and bolts and all that, like of an engine I tore down, just, you know, for special occasions like this. Like I was going to come across one of these like that. But anyway, where I'm at now, this is where I use some of the old gas right there. You see all the water and stuff that came out of there. There's the jar right there by the gas can. That's the one I used to pour on there. So I use my brush to clean it off. So I just need to take this all apart, and I'm going to replace the intake tube on it. And I'm going to go look for the other bolt to hold this dipstick tube on. And I'll have to get the air gun and blow all this stuff off of here. So let me get down to the nitty gritty of it, and then we'll start cleaning this thing off of here. So I already got the air compressor out here, so I'll bring you guys back. I'm already up to speed with you guys where we're at. let me go do this. I'll bring you guys back and keep turning wrenches on. Alright, I think I got everything we're going to need to get this back together. Like I said, carburetor right here. Just going to set this over here, out of the way. And we're going to probably hear the air compressor kick on because I got to get this off of here for this. So let's go ahead and get this. Get this off of here. Our bolts there so we lose them. I think I got what we're going to need to get this off of here. Hopefully. We still got to blow all this stuff off here. I'm going to take the recoil off, which is okay because it'll give me a chance to regap it. So let's clean that off of there as well. Even though it had good spark, but we'll go ahead and do it while we're here. So let's go ahead and move this off to the side there. Take that one off as well. Go ahead and get the coil off of there. We're going to have to clean all this anyway. Now there's the busted intake tube. Go ahead and get this off of here. Over here. That one's going to be a little stubborn. I'm a 1/4 inch. Where'd I put it? There it is. A little bit more of the extension. There, I have cleaned out the intake tube. I used some old gas out of that pan to clean that off, so we're good. There, let's go ahead and get this culprit out of here. Now, this one's a square. Mine's is a round though, so let's now look at that. Square peg and a round hole. Okay, I did not see that coming. I thought that was going to be... Well, you don't know until you take it off. Alright. We gotta look for another intake tube. Alright, let me get the air compressor fired up though. Let me get all this stuff blowed out of it though. I mean, it's already fired up. Okay, loud noise alert. Let's cover this intake up. There we go. I won't blow too much because I got all that stuff sitting right there. Alright, I need to go find a different intake tube than the one I have because that one's obviously square. So let me pull that gasket off of there. We're going to need that. Let me go find another intake tube. I'll be right back. I got one. All right, hear me out on this one. Okay, that one's a square intake, and that's going to be the difficult one. I think I might have an alternative because I still said I was going to make 2 into 1 because I want to get some mowers out of here. So this is the other alternative here. Got this other engine on this one. I don't know nothing about it, unfortunately, but it's on one of those cheap Bowen decks. But this thing's seen better days, and it is cobbled up to try to make work. So I think the cable does work on this one, barely, but we can fix it up with some, PV blaster. I think if we take this engine, throw it on that deck there, providing the bolts come off, I think they should. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go that route, because then we'll just switch all the covers and stuff on it. It's got a decent spark plug. I know that engine runs. It's just time-wise, I need to get some stuff gone. So let's pull this engine off of this one, and I'll actually go and do that off camera. I'll go and pull this engine off of here, and we'll throw it on that other deck here, and providing if I get those bolts off of that one. So let me go do that real quick. Alright, as you guys can see, I went to the route of taking that Bowens off of there. There it is right there. Right there. I took that off of there. I don't know. This, it's one of those cheap decks. The wheels are already wore out on it. That engine probably does run. I'm not going to get rid of it yet. I'll find another intake too for it, but I'm just trying to move mowers out, and I was thinking anyway of possibly making 2 into 1 anyway. There, so you guys zoomed in a little bit closer. The only bad problem is this one, I don't know. This one kind of, been cobbled up. See if there's anything stuck some kind of screw in here. I try to use something to hold that in there. Oh, that was clever. They tried to stick a bolt in there to, well, at least I hope they mess up the threads. The intake tube looks like it's intact. That's a plus. All this, I don't know about. Here, it's not the right spring. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Let's see. Probably gonna have to clean this one out, but at least it's got everything there. So let's try this one instead. So I'll go do all this. I haven't put any gaskets and stuff on there. It's got a filter, at least it don't look too bad. So let's go this route. Let's go use this engine. We'll throw it on there, and I'll clean this off. I'll bring you guys back. We'll put a see what we can do with it, okay? So give me a few seconds, and I will try to work some magic, okay? Bring you guys back soon. Alright, I've already cleaned out this gas tank. This is the other one. So the other one is still sitting over there on the other one's still sitting on the trunk of my mom's car right there. So this is the other one here. So let me give you guys some light. Yeah, I cleaned that out the best I could. I used old gas. Again, it's still in that tray. to try to get that out of there. Turn that camera light off. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. I'm gonna put all this back together. I'm gonna blow all this off so you guys just enjoy the music. I'm gonna go put all this back together and then we'll see if this runs. Because actually, this is gonna be a mystery because we don't know if this engine is even good. So we're gonna find out together. So I'll play some music. You guys enjoy it and watch me run. Alright, well there it is. It's back on the ground. I know it doesn't look perfect. I don't even know what the oil looks like on the thing. So we need to check it. It's one of the old ones there, but I'll switch the cover out where it has the dipstick actually in there. So let's see. Well, actually, the oil don't look too bad in there. Let's check it again and then I'll show you guys. Actually, the oil don't look. It's on the ad. I was trying to see if it smelled like gas. It don't smell like gas, so I think we're okay. It's on the ad, unfortunately. It's got something in there. Not even much. Let me try it one more time here. Let me get back in here. I like the other ones better. I'll have to get a wire wheel, clean off that muffler a little bit, make it look a little bit better. It's got some, it's on the ad mark there, but it's got something. Let's just see how it sounds when I pull it over, and then I'll switch that dipstick tube out here. Let's see if it sounds any better. Oh, I got the cable to work on this thing. It's not perfect, but it works. At least it's got a cable, I can shut it off. So let's just see what it sounds like when you got the cable off it, the spark plug boots off of it. Let's just see how it feels pulling over. Okay. Okay, don't sound too bad. Let me give it some starting fluid here, and then before you go and give it some gas, then we'll know if it's got spark. Might have to do that recoil again. Oh, grabbed the wrong screwdriver. Grab the right tools for the job. All right, let's check real quick. I know I spent a lot of time on this. You guys are probably watching this video right now and wondering why, but I'm trying to get mowers out of here. So if I can make 2 into 1, so be it. Okay? At the end of the day, we're trying to get mowers out of here. So if I have to make 2 into 1, and this one will be more of a seller because it's got the side discharge on it. So you gotta put the spark plug boot on it. Okay, that actually don't sound too bad. Let's try it one more time. Okay, I can live with that. I think I gotta redo this string again on here, which that's okay, no big deal. All right, let me go get some gas for it. Actually, I got gas right here for it. Put this back on here. So we know it's got spark. This air filter didn't look too bad on this cover. I think, well, this cover's gonna be covered up, so I don't know if I want to paint it. I think I won't. Let me go get some gas. I got some over here. We'll run it. We'll see how everything sounds on it. And bring you guys back. There we go. So throw a little bit of dinosaur syrup in here. Just run it a little bit with a little bit of gas. I'm not going to throw too much in it just in case we have some issues. So 1, 2, 3. So the primer's working. Bird bulb's working. Okay, we need a clamp. There we go, got a clamp. Here we go. All right, let's see. What, fire first pull? No, second pull. That run. I'll bring you guys back. We're going to change the oil out. Alright, I'm draining the oil out on it right now. That's what's coming out of there. There was already some oil in there already, but that's what's coming out of there. So I'm going to let that drain out. I got to help my mom with something out here in the garden. And we'll start, we'll sharpen the blade and then we'll clean this thing up a little bit. Bring you guys back in a few seconds. Alright, I got the blade sharpened and balanced. I cleaned it off a little bit. This thing clean off the bottom, but it's balanced. This is going to be, it's not no showroom shine. This is going to be a mower that mows grass. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we need to put some Earl in it. Got 20 ounces. 20 ounces of 30 weight going in there. Drink up, little buddy, drink up. Probably gonna be the last time you drink. Because after you leave me, I don't know what's gonna happen. So, alright, let that do its thing. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. I'm gonna put the cover back on, and I'm gonna put the oil dipstick back on there. So let me go do that. I'll bring you guys back. Oh, you guys didn't see me, but anyway, I'm gonna go do that, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, let me go check the oil on this thing real quick. And I did put 20 ounces in there. Already got the coil cover back on. Here, I cleaned that up a little bit. I did that off camera a while back. Go ahead and check this. So like I said, it's not the original engine that came with it, but we put what we're supposed to put on there, and we are dead on. We are dead on the money. Just a little under over the full mark, but we are dead on target. There, see? We are right there. You can't get any better than that. So I already cycled it a few times already before it popped the camera back on. So let me see how it fires up. We're running out of daylight, unfortunately. Here, I gotta fix this cord. I think I might have to go over the recoil again and probably fix it. So let's prime it. Should be happy now with some better oil in it. And then I gotta clean this up, and I'm gonna take the wheels off and clean them. They're okay pushing. Yeah, they could be better. Yeah, we're gonna give them some love. Anyway, let's see how it fires up. One. I need to put that throttle up just so. Sounds good enough for me. If it's good enough for you guys, I'm gonna go try to clean this off real quick. I'll bring you back, and I think I'm gonna try to end this right here because it's already long in the tooth. So let's go ahead and end this right here. I'm gonna go get it cleaned up with some super clean, and I'll bring you guys back. So this is what it looks like already. You guys seen it already? So I'll bring you guys back here in a few. It's been a few days. Um, my mom had to have surgery to get that right kidney removed, so kind of a little bit of a setback there. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys the final product here on the mower. I actually do it a little bit more deeper because, yeah, Super Clean works. It's just this stuff was a little bit more caked on that Super Clean wasn't even cutting it. So it must have been something wherever this was sitting at. It didn't work on that one. Usually Super Clean pulls that stuff off. This one must have been really on there good. So I actually took it a little step further and I actually repainted the whole deck of the mower. I actually stripped it all the way down to the frame. I'll show you everything I've done to it real quick, and then we'll start it up, and then this will be the end of the video here. So anyway, here it is. Looks a lot different from when you guys saw it when I was trying to clean it up there. So like I said, I went and repainted the deck. I had some Ford red there, so I took everything down to where it was just the red frame, what was left of it. Took all the wheels off of there. The wheels adjusters were actually seized, so I took them all apart. I took them to my grinder wheel with the wire wheel and cleaned everything off there, so all the adjusters work now. Cleaned all the bolts there for the wheels to roll on, so it's easy to roll. And one thing I didn't do probably is paint the engine, which I'm not going to worry about doing. But I repainted the handlebars too to make it look a little bit nicer, just the easier sell. Like, you can see the imperfections, so it's not perfect. And for me, putting the engine on, my hands were a little dirty, so it is what it is. The sticker for the Danger came off the side chute. I'll put it back on there. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it looks a lot better than what it did when we first worked on this thing. So like I said, my projects are usually not all in one day. Sometimes just a lot of things go on outside of YouTube, and you just got to go with the punches on it. So like I said, here all the adjusters work now and all that, so it should start up today. I had an issue with the cable that I put on there. It actually frayed when I was trying to put it up there to the handle, so I had to put a different one on there. It's used. It's got a little bit of rust on there, but I sprayed some PB Blaster on there to kind of help it out there. So it's not perfect. So let me go ahead, put you guys on the tripod here. We're going to give this a final start. And then I'm going to put this one up for sale because I need to move it out of here because I got more bigger fish to fry, so they say here. So get you guys further out on the situation. There we go. Let's go ahead and give it some starts. Oh, and I actually went more step further on all the bolts. I know this engine will never come off. Nobody will do it, but this, for me, I took some anti-seize and put on all the engine bolts and the blade. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it'll start up. Now, I'll put one of those little stopper things on there or something to crimp it there, because I actually had somebody call me out on that when I didn't put one of these little stop things on here for the cord. So I'm gonna have to put one on here. I think I gotta trim it just a little bit. It's a little loose, so I need to make it a little tighter. There, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta get some more stuff done here before well, I still can. And I had a friend of mine, she brought me a very interesting mower, one that I would never find on the curb. I'll have to show you guys here. I'm not going to show you, you guys might have already saw it by my YouTube shorts already. But yeah, I'll be coming across working on that soon. And I actually had one of my, somebody that subscribed to me, watched me on Instagram too, said I should keep it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good jazz. And keep on turning those wrenches, everybody. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. Catch.